Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers, welcome back to the Pacific Northwest, where I'm probably going to overshoot the grain area because I don't drive the trains that often, or going to fill up just right. Perfect timing on the last day of spring. There is a great demand for rye, and that's the reason why we're in the train, because it's the train depot that we got to go to. I assume that these hold 100,000 apiece, if I remember correctly. And we do have almost 300,000 liters, so we're going to take 200,000 liters to sell that. Also, the price for the wool was better yesterday than today. Yes, if you remember in the last episode, it was in the red for 8,700. Today it's in the green for 8,600. So it looks like the 5th day of spring is probably the peak time to sell it. As we wait for this to fill up and we can go make a sale. But while we're waiting, we can go in here. I had to turn the trains on, switch the trains to teleport to. Make it easier for us. So yeah, we can see the wool is at 8,600, so we'll probably sell that today. You can see the rye, actually the price went up by $1. It was $6.70, now it's $6.71. So we'll go deliver that. You can see the price otherwise. So yeah, we're going to take this, obviously, and go sell it. So it looks like that's going to hold 125. 120, huh? Leaves us 166. No, right? Stop train, stop. Is it because I was in that menu? There we go. I do want to leave some for the pigs, obviously. So, yeah. We're probably going to take this about 200,000 liters. I'm going to assume that one there holds 100,000 liters. If not, I can always tip some back in if I take too much. Also, we're going to probably take care of the sheep today, give them some grass. Their pasture is empty of grass. We got, as you can see, 124 sheep now. Their pasture can't quite keep up with the amount of sheep that we got. Which is fine, because we got tons of hay bales up there. So like I said, we're probably going to take right around 200,000, which should leave us more than enough for the pig food, I would believe. There, I think that's good enough. I'm not going to bother filling up the train all the way, because like I said, I want to leave some for the pigs. But let's ride the train, which is something that, you know, I don't think we've really done. Maybe we did it I did it in the preview video. My first look video. Why not blow the horn? I don't know if the view from inside the train is not as good as outside, obviously. The bioprocessing plant, can I see? No, can't. Went by it too quick. I'm actually trying to turn the train on the tracks. Like you. I see a turn come, I'm like, I need a turn. It's like, no, it's on rails. It's not going to go anywhere. So, obviously, we're going to make some cash today. First thing we're going to buy, obviously, is a forage harvester. So, when we do the grass tomorrow, tomorrow, the first day of summer. That's right. I think the ground temperature actually went down from the last episode. I think it was 52 yesterday. Today it's 50. So the soybeans still can't plant. But we can see that the sugar beet has grown. But the corn has not. So, actually not all the sugar beet grew, which was weird. I wonder because the ground temperature went down a little bit under 50 degrees yesterday. Yeah, the sugar beet is right on its edge for ground temperature. Let's see, I want to get off the throttle here and hopefully the hill's going to help us slow down some. You don't want to come in hot because overshooting with the train sucks. And I don't ride the train enough to know its stopping powers. Hopefully we're at the right sell point and I didn't screw this all up. So if we go to, it should be, the price went up by $1 again. Snacks for all. Whoops. And that's where we're at. Snacks for all. Alright. So let's watch that sell quickly, apparently. Well, that sells really quickly. Holy smokes. So we got 80,000 for that load, which is, you know, it's not the best, but, you know. It should be more than enough. That's enough to give us our forage harvester, actually, which is nice. And there we go. No sense leaving the train here. I'm actually going to bring the train back right to the silo because, what, you know, having it parked here does no good. But there, that's enough for a forage harvester. And then when we go sell the wool, it may be enough to buy the modded trailer for the grass field. There's only 3 things I needed, you know, I really kind of want to buy before we start paying out the loan. And the forage harvester is one, so we got the cash for that. Part of me would like to buy the New Holland forage harvester, but that's... I think I want to stick with the... Since we got the big M, might as well get the big X for the grass field. The modded trailer that holds 200,000 liters, so it's less trips from the grass field to the BGA. And then I would like to buy one more tanker. Because we only got one tanker right now, and it's seems like I've been playing up and down a lot with it, so... Alright, we're going to park the train right here. And how much did we get left with? Like 60,000? 76,000, so that's should be good enough for the pig food mixer. So while we're here, let's go into forage harvesters. Ooh, it's 275. I thought it was 244. Ouch. We're a little short. I thought that was 244,000. I wouldn't mind getting the Jaguar, but the problem is I don't believe I got the header for that. Yeah, headers attached to forage harvesters. The only thing I got for the Jaguar is the corn header. And this is to pick up grass. That's what we bought for. So, alright. Can't quite buy it yet. So let's come down here and grab our truck. And it's time we go get all the wool that we can, and we'll go sell that. Yeah, New Holland not using you today because apparently the ground temperature is not warm enough for soybeans just yet. But I don't think we're going to be doing any field work today either. Because like I said, the ground's not warm enough to plant soybeans. I was thinking Maybe the field that we planted yesterday could do some fertilization if it grows. But only the sugar beet grew, so I'm not going to bother going over there just yet. Probably should put on my hazard lights because I'm driving. I almost hooked up my steering wheel today for the first time for Farm Sim, but I probably should do it sometime soon because I want, when 19 comes out, I think I'm going to want to use the steering wheel and just get used to it. I don't know why I keep putting it off for. I did the same thing with Euro Truck Sim when it came out, or when I first got ETS2. I said, I don't want the steering wheel. Then I finally hooked the steering wheel, and I was like, why did I wait? I'm probably going to do the same thing for Farm Sim. Why did I wait to hook up a steering wheel? So there's the other field that we're waiting to seed. I almost said fertilize. Alright. I think I need to go up and turn around because my plan that I want to do is we're going to get the John Deere and we're going to load that up manually. So I'm going to have to park the Volvo. I know our crops are not ready for harvest. I don't have crop destruction, so I'm just going to kind of go through our own field. Turn around. Make sure I close the gates again. Not quite. I'll leave the truck running. John Deere. There it is. Everything I need should be over at the sheep. It may be difficult to load the crates up because I don't know which way the crates are facing. So to get the pallet forks in, they might be facing the wrong way. And actually the pallet fork is somehow... There it goes. Good enough. You can actually see the sheep have already produced a few more pallets as I emptied it just a day or so ago. Alright, my manual loading skills are probably very rusty. Alright, the last one I'll be able to load on this trailer. I finally turned the autoloader on the trailer because, unlike there, I've been having trouble with the pallet forks kind of sticking on the pallets not coming off. So I finally just said, the heck with it. I did about maybe 6 of them, and I think 5 of the 6, I had the pallet forks down, up. I was dragging on the bed of the flatbed just to get them off, And it's not like my forks were, I know if your forks go at a bad angle through the pallets that they can get stuck, and they weren't doing that. So yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on there, but you can see I got a loaded trailer. That pallet's like 90% full, and then of course we got these two right here, but actually I wonder. I have never done this before in this trailer, but of course the auto load is not going to work now, so I'll have to try to get these forks in pretty darn good. I never stacked it too high on these. That is interesting. I know it's an auto, so it's getting, it doesn't see them there, I guess, even though they're there. All right, no one sees that. It's not quite. I thought it was going to stack right on top, but so do it this way, I guess. I never noticed that about the auto loader, that it doesn't quite see them there. So I don't know by putting the straps on if it's going to strap these in it or not. I know when I go to like unload it, these things are probably going to go flying everywhere. This is not going to end well. This is not going to end well. I guarantee it. Is it L for the straps? Okay, so it's strapping it on the ones. Well, when I get down there, I'm going to save before I unload the sucker. But yeah, we should get a good amount of money here. If we go back, yeah, they need grass. We know that. So yeah, that price of rye is still climbing a little bit on the Great Demand. So 8,600, not the best price. If we compare it to the day before, it was 8,700. It was in the red. So it looks like that, like I said, the 5th day of spring on seasons is the price you want. So it's in the green today, but it's lower than yesterday when it was in the red, which makes sense. Kind of. Let's see what kind of disaster I get when I go to unload this stuff. Haven't been down this road in a while. We took a lot the first few episodes because we were doing logging to get our cash. And also, if we need a little bit more cash, we always got the chicken eggs to sell. I think, I have no idea how many they got. I haven't checked them in a couple days. I probably did check them last episode, but I don't remember what the total was. But it should be over 1,000 eggs. You know what I just did? Yeah, I was thinking logging, but I do believe the cheap sell point, or wool sell point, is back here. Let's see, can I... Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Drive around. I was going to back up and try to do a turnaround, but I'll just turn around in here. Oh, there's a fence. No. I saw a fence there, but that doesn't come out that way. Aha. Alright, let's... It's actually easier to pull in going this way, though. Alright, let's save this because this is probably going to go terribly wrong. Wait, where's the sell point? Oh, I think I got the helper markers off. Stop, go, braking, traffic. Where is interactive zone markers? I'm going to need that on. There it is. So the first thing I'm going to do... Oh, they're selling already. Okay. I need F1. Unload center. So I'm going to have to kind of wait for these to sell. The ones that are in the straps. I'll take the straps off. Unload center. There we go. You don't want that sale point to stop because the price will lower. So at least they didn't go exploding everywhere, but we'll watch the total go up and up and up. Hopefully that one on the ground is kind of in the trigger. It's kind of weird on when you get in the trigger which bale or pallet it decides to take. You think it's going to go in like a certain order, then it just jumps around weirdly. But each pallet is 2,000 liters, so at 8,500, it's like 17,000 per pallet that we got there. It'd be great if I get enough money to buy the extra trailer, so when I go to do the grass tomorrow, I got a 200,000 liter trailer that can haul the grass back and forth. So instead of taking like, I think it's like 22 trips I gotta take with a 50,000 liter trailer with a 200,000, I cut that down like 5 trips. Oh good, it is taking that pallet on the ground. Keep on selling. See, 244. I mean, excuse me. Yeah, I got, for some reason I got 244,000 for that Big X. I don't know why. Yeah, take the one on the front for me, please, so I can pull forward, so we can get the ones in the back. Here, they should all be in the zone now, so we won't lose what the price is. While that is selling, I'm going to turn the markers back off. But we'll see. It's 86.40 for the wool right now. It's going to be weird to see what that price is afterwards in a few seconds. I may even have, it looks like I should have enough, let's see, 3, yeah, I may even have enough to buy the extra tanker. $325,000 in wool. And now the price is down to 73, which is not, didn't drop too far down. But it feels so good to have cash, although we're going to spend it all. Probably not pay the bank off at all. But at this point, I'll have everything where I'm happy with. To where, like when we do the silage in a cup ball, I don't know how many days it'll be now. But any profit we start to make now will definitely go into paying off the bank, and really we don't need to buy anything at the moment besides those fields I'd like to buy. But first things first. Those fields won't be too expensive. I mean, you're looking at maybe $250,000 for those fields. So when we do the silage sometime in mid-summer, late summer, we should get like a half, well, anywhere from $400,000 to $500,000. We'll buy those fields, and then we'll pay off the bank, And then when we do the fall silage, all the money can go off paying the bank. So on and so forth. Can I cut? Yes, there's no cars here. We're going to cut through here. And here. Just pull that forward. We'll get out. We'll go see Steve, the salesman, even though Steve's not really here. Just pretend there's a guy here. I know I don't have to come in here, but, you know, it makes it more interesting. Forage harvesters. No upgrades to it, but we don't need no upgrades. Actually, you know what I should do in case I make a boo-boo? Let's save it again. I do have autosave on, but it should be every 15 minutes for the autosave. So, the big crone. We'll buy that. Thank you. And then we're going to go into tippers. Still got 322. Oh, this is cheaper than I thought it was. Yeah, so you can see this is the same trailer as this one and that one. But it holds 200,000 liters. That's the only difference is the how much it holds. But you can see $40 a day. I thought it was 75. Oh, I may have been seeing this one. All right. So yes, this one here. Attachers. I always ask for a trailer hitch just in case. Design color. I think it's this one, right? And the rim color. That may be too flashy for it, but 182. And that leaves us money to also come here to the custom road train. Where are those tankers? So this tanker here, attachers, trailer hitch, main color, groovy, mobile decals. I forgot generic fuel, show field type decals. So the other one's red. So the red one would be for hazardous stuff, non-drinking stuff. So like, you know, fuel, digestate, whatever. This one will make it, we'll do blue. And blue. And buy that as well. So this will be for our water, milk sales and water. So when it's blue, we know that's clean. So first things first, let's hop in the big crone. Steve's happy that we just spent all that money. But he says, can you get your stuff out of here? You know, clogging up my parking area. Oh, this is a good day for the farmer here. And we do got some cash as well. But let's go drive this sucker. And we'll go park it over next to its cousin, the Big M. Just in time because... Now let me actually up the speed to times 15 again. So we'll cut the field with the Big M. And then we'll pick up the grass with the Big X. And we'll use the Volvo and the new modded trailer. Oh, it's going to save me so much time cutting that field. I look forward to getting that grass and silage because it meant money for the farm, but it just took forever. And if I wasn't making YouTube videos and just, you know, you can play at your leisure, I could like cut the field and quit when you want to. When you try to make an episode and then you got to edit and render the videos afterwards, it's like, I got to get this done, I got to do this, that. Yeah, time can crunch you just a little bit. We got all the big bays. We're not going to park them that close to one another. And apparently I got to move the train. Why? Because of this. so the train is not far enough forward. I'm actually surprised there's no traffic there right now, but since we really haven't been on this side of the map, the traffic will despawn. So what we'll do... I want to move it past the entranceway for vehicles in case I got to bring a vehicle in here for something. For what? I don't know. And we kind of parked the train right here so we can see it when we go around. Okay, let's take a jaunt back over and we'll grab our trailer. And we can even use the this trailer for when we harvest a big field over there for like sugar beet. You know, it's going to hold 200,000 liters, which is obviously quite a bit. So those sheep need to get producing more wool once again. Actually, I should have left the rims the same color of gray to really match the truck up well. Alright, where's the... Oh, I hit the wrong button. I'm like, where's my HUD? I hit... Oh, man. So let's zip this around here. And we'll go park this over at the cows along with next to its other trailer. And that's the best way to tell the difference between the modded one and the in-game one is the color. Actually, this bay is starting to get kind of packed in, isn't it? There we go. And now for the tanker. The flatbed's probably going to stay there for today. Because we're going to fill up the tanker. We're going to top off everyone. Actually, wait. I should maybe want to check the milk prices. What is... Nope, wrong button. Milk prices. Nah. Besides, we got tons of cash anyways, right? So we don't need to sell stuff. So let's head on over to the cows, fill up with water, then we'll top off the cows with water. Bring this tanker up, and we'll top everyone off with water up there as well. Alright, none of you ladies try to escape now. Hopefully I got the right setup for the tanker so I put water into it. We'll know in a second. When I start filling with water, it should change over and show all the decals that it's water. Because I did screw that up once before. There, water transport. We're good. So after we top everyone off with water, we'll bring it up. Of course, I got to bring it up, top off the sheep, and we'll do the chickens, and then I got to give the sheep some grass. Just one bale, because tomorrow's the first day of summer, so the pasture should quote-unquote regrow the grass. So one bale should be more than enough for them. I'm not going to sell any sheep yet, because we can produce enough hay right now to feed them if the pasture runs out like it did. Well, actually, technically, it hasn't quite run out yet. They got 11% still in there, but their pasture is empty. What about the cows? Grass and cow pasture, 0. Why are the cows out of grass? Interesting, the cows are out of grass as well. That is interesting. And looks like I may have overfilled the trailer. Come on. There she goes. Not a problem. Kind of. So we're going to have to see when the first day of summer comes if the pasture's got grass in it. I can't believe the cows don't have grass. And the sheep don't have grass. The sheep, I kind of expected it at some point. The cows, I don't know why they don't have grass. Because they had a lot of hay from the winter that we fed them. When I swapped it over, they had... Not sure what's going on there. But I'll meet you up at top, and we'll take care of the chickens, the sheep, and feed the sheep, I guess. And of course I left the John Deere parked perfectly in the way, kind of. Let's bring that over here. I'll drop that pallet fork off, and I might as well hook up the bale spike right now, because we can. I'll leave that running for now. Sneak in here. I am a little concerned about the grass in the pastures right now. Like, what happened to that? I didn't expect the cows to be out of grass. Alright, let's do a sharp turn in here, which sometimes the truck and trailer don't quite like it, but there we go. Hey, we already got a pallet started for wool. Now see if I can get out of here without clipping the mailbox and without clipping the fence at the same time. I'm getting better at it. Every time I do it, I'm starting to, it's almost like 80% of the time I can get out of there now. The chickens will take enough water, which will make this tanker a lot lighter. Man, the chickens... I don't know what the chickens do with the water, man. I don't know if they bathe in it and it splashes everywhere and it gets empty, but... Holy smokes. Alright. We can leave that there. We'll run back to the John Deere. We'll go up and get a bale. Feed them one bale. And see what they think about it. There we go. Tight squeeze, but we're through. I'm actually shocked that it shows that our crops are ready for harvest already. They won't be actually ready for like, what, 4 days, I think, in seasons before I can harvest those. Same thing for the fields that, quote-unquote, we want to buy. Alright, square bale, just one. Oops, let me put the autoloader on. Because that's the kind of mood I'm in this evening. But Steve at the sales department is probably not going to see us for a while. I can't see any reason why you'd see it. I beg to differ. We're going to have to probably either rent, or I will buy that modded sugar beet harvester. So I have to keep that in mind. So I kind of lied when I said we're done buying stuff. I probably end up buying it just because I'm not one for leasing, but I'll see how much it is to lease it when it comes time. I can probably check that. But something we won't be doing in this episode. Yeah, the sheep should be fine for now. Put that there. I had a problem with this front loader one time. I loaded the game in, and of course I usually park it here, and I loaded the game in, and it was actually turning around. So I actually had to drive around to the sheep area. There's a gate you can drive around in there, and I tried to hook it up over the fence. I didn't quite. It was fun trying to do that. So yeah, that is going to do it for today, guys. See, the cows got plenty of hay and grass, so I can't see them taking it from the field, but hopefully the sheep are good enough for day, and we already got 436 liters of wool. We're going to keep the cash on us for now. Yeah, the sheep are out of grass, the cows are out of grass. I'm not sure what happened there, but hopefully the first day of summer is not far off, and they can get some grass. So how many eggs do we got here? 1,700, so that's like 17 grand right there. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. I appreciate you watching as always, and I'll see you next time in the Pacific Northwest. But until then, have a good one.